Tishmas, everybody, and to all a Tishmas good night. Does that make sense? Not really. Anyway, here's Tishmas. In this little place, I'm Tish, and this is Echo Echo. But it's Tishmas, Merry Tishmas. We wish you a Merry Tishmas and Happy New Year. Tish, 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 Tish. What's Tishmas about? It's Tish. That didn't really shed any light. How are we going, everybody? Welcome to day one. Now, I know I might be starting on a day that doesn't match up with my order, but that's okay. Don't sweat it. All right. That's what I'm doing 24/7 because it's freaking hot. I'm so sick of this weather. I'm going to move soon. I have to move in the next year or so. I'm dying. I moved my bedroom I made the dining room into a bedroom, put the curtains up the walls, and because that's where the air conditioner works. So I can't do it anymore. But we did try to take my bed down, and we couldn't get it. You and my dad could not get it. So the bed's staying here now. You're gonna have to break it to move. Anyway, we're here to check in on the crypto queens. So cast your memory back, people. I used to do a lot of videos about these people. iGenius. Oh, sorry, hang on. Let me just also feature my handmade brooch. Can you see? Okay, it says ho ho ho. I'm gonna hold it still. I can't see. I can't see, so I don't know if it's like focusing. Oh, it's not even up the right way. Okay. Handmade. Okay. So the iGenius girlies. We have Afnan Khalifa. Okay, we have Coach Sayna, and we have Lily Zaremba. Now, scandal upon scandals. Lily Zaremba left and went to another crypto place. MLM. They're still MLMs, PS. Except these ladies say they're influencers. Okay. She went to one called Economy, but it's spelled EA Economy. And that was very controversial. And because she was going out with Rakan secretly for a long, long time. And then they stopped going out and she went to a different MLM. She's doing well. And Rakan just got married. I don't know how long ago, within the past year. Anyway, I'm going to check up on them. Now, the biggest thing with these guys, the last time I sort of did a little drop in on Sayna, and I was shocked at what she looks like. I was really shocked. She didn't look like her anymore. And I'm no shame in the filler game. Go for it. You know, I want to do the lines here. But when you stop looking like yourself, I just wonder. So this is a picture of Sayna. And there's another one. That does look more like her. Oh, we also are going to do a little drop in on Jasmine Elizabeth, because Jasmine Elizabeth joined iGenius as well. I think maybe she's still with them, but she's joined somewhere else as well. I can't remember where. And this one looks like, because Afnan's saying, I provide one-to-one mentorship services for entrepreneurs, executives who are looking to grow financially and in their careers. Who did this? That's for DC right here. Who did this? You've got white writing on parts of this picture that are white. Anyway, I liked this because it looked like Afnan was Jasmine Elizabeth's mentor, and she's taking video. Look at my poor old mentors here, you know, like she's visiting a sick kid in hospital or something. It tickled me. Is there more? Okay. Here's some recent testimonials from Afnan's website, and also can I just say that one on the end, Sayna A, that's her best friend, and the one on this side, Rakan K, that's her brother. So that's her testimonials. Okay, Sayna A says, I went from a broke bank teller lawyer, broke bank teller lawyer in 2020 to leaving my job just 5 months while working with Afnan and her with her mentorship, paying off $50,000 of student loans and hitting a multi-six-figure income all online. Afnan gave me hope and guidance to achieve success working with her and learning from him. Her has been the biggest blessing. Khadija Jay says, if love and leadership were a person, Afnan is it. She taught me to break barriers, challenge the status quo, and opened my heart and mind to believing in myself and my ability to achieve anything. Best coach and mentor. And then her brother, Rakan, says, one of the most determined and hardworking people I've ever worked with through my entire career. I haven't seen anybody as consistent as her giving back to the people and raising people with her energy. Well, that there was so much in that. That's like 7 different thoughts. She gives back, but she raises with her energy, but she works consistently to give back. Very confusing. All right, let's have a look at some of her. I just got some reels. It's not a lot.
They're so good at doing. They're so good at stacking all the odds in their favor. Now, whether it's the industry and profession they're getting into, before they get into any profession and industry, and this is why most of them are usually entrepreneurs or they do sales or something not basically on 9 to 5. But they make sure that that industry or that profession has the most amount of millionaires, so the odds are in their favor. There's more chances that they can make a lot of money. If they're females, more women are making millions of dollars in that industry. So again, it's not very male dominated where women have no chance. And they take a look on how long is it taking these people in this industry, in this profession, to make millions of dollars. Number 2, they make sure they have a lot of skills that a profession and industry cannot deny them from making that $1 million. Whether they're really, really good speakers, whether they're really, really creative, whether they're amazing at problem solving, they make sure they accumulate skills. Number 3 is they also get a lot of people around them that make a lot of money as entrepreneurs. So they learn together, they grow together. So make sure you stack as many odds in your favor that it would be impossible for someone like you to not make millions of dollars, whether it's from the network, skills, or the profession and industry you're in.
So the other thing that I noticed with these ladies as well, they're all Middle Eastern and gorgeous. Oh, sorry, Lily's not Middle Eastern, she's Asian. But her dad is Caucasian. I'm not sure, I can't remember which country she's from, but she lived in Canada. Like, she's Canadian. Yeah, so what I've noticed about all of them though is that they are trying to have Western features. And it's kind of sad because they were already gorgeous. And like I said, I'm not going to shame. Like, people should be able to do whatever they like with their bodies. You know, like, I think it's so gross that the Western ideal of beauty is so encompassing and people feel like they have to do it that way. So Afnan, yeah, rich people do already stack the odds in their favor. That's literally capitalism. And there's nothing better to represent late stage capitalism than MLMs. I don't know if iGenius has an income disclosure statement. Checking now so I can tell you how many millionaires there are. I don't think they have one, but let me have a look. It is compliance and regulatory. I don't think they have one. It's on the screen. Okay, they don't have one that's like obvious, you know. So it's hard to say, but generally 1% of people are successful in network marketing. That is from a variety of sources. And yeah, not many people actually have access to that 1% of people who are participating. So the SEC is investigating iGenius ongoing as of May 2024, and that's from August. So big ups to Behind MLM Oz. Hope you're doing well. InvestView, which is the parent company, has confirmed SEC's investigation into iGenius is ongoing as of May 2024. The status update was confirmed by InvestView in a 10Q quarterly report filed with the SEC on August 13th. I think it has something to do with the coin rule. That's it. Yeah. On July 2024, Behind MLM reported on Seaforce the name iGenius had come up with for their new opportunity. To quote iGenius president Chad, coin rule, the lizard. Yes, remember? Mac used to call him the lizard guy. Like, coin rule, these guys, they essentially create software that connects to your crypto exchange account, and the software can also execute trades. You give it basically authorization to execute trades on your behalf, and so you can have automated trading taking place in your exchange account. So upon application of the Howey test, as per US law, Seaforce is clearly a securities offering. Yet there is no mention of either Seaforce or coin rule in any InvestView's SEC filing, so they haven't filed it as securities offering. So have a look, check that out. Other ways thought of this suspicious stuff going on at iGenius. Oz has been here calling them out every day of the week, and we love it. Remember, anything to do with crypto is a little bit sus, and also and when you do stuff with them, they're always trying to get a piece of your money. You have to pay to get your money out. You have to pay to put money in. You have to, like, there's fees on every level of everything. And how easy is it to invest in crypto if you want? I did it years ago to see how hard it was. And I left like a teeny little bit of Ethereum in my wallet, and it's gone up lately. Actually, it's going really well. It went from like $9 to $14. Oh, okay. I thought I lost everything. It said it was zero. It's at $13.86 at the moment. That's how much was in there. But that's up. It's gone down 1% overnight. I'll show you the market. Oh, it did drop a lot actually. I don't know if you can see it here. Yeah, the high was this morning at about 9 a.m. But yeah, so it's 0.00231 ETH Ethereum. That's what I thought. Hoping I can leave that there and one day come back to it and it'll be like $1 million. Let's watch another one of those. So I think that what Afnan is saying is very predictable for somebody who's really rich, somebody who is able to take advantage of people without even a second thought. Yeah, that's what you need. You don't need to stack the odds. The odds are stacked already for people in MLMs. All right, let's watch another one.
There is way more risk in staying in your 9 to 5 than actually trying that online business that you've been looking at. And hear me out. Let's say you try that online business that you've been looking at. Worst case scenario, sure, it costs you $300 to $1,000 and you lose that money. Versus a 9 to 5 that you know how much you're going to be probably making in 10 years. You have limited income, back pains, no freedom, one vacation a year. Your kids won't get everything that they want in life. Your parents won't be retired anytime soon. You're capped at what you make. They limit your thinking. They limit your freedom. I don't know, but to me, that sounds like the biggest risk ever.
Oh, damn. Maybe Christy X Ord watched this when she said it's risky to have a job these days. Get the fuck out of here. It's risky to have a 9 to 5 job. Excuse me. And I don't get one holiday a year. I'm not 9 to 5. I'm very far, like I'm on holidays right now. It's fucking great. Except for the heat. Sorry, I'm gonna complain about the heat like 10 times. My goodness. Like the things that they tell people and go on with to sign them up to their MLM, to their like pyramid scheme prospect, in my opinion, gross. And it's not just like your income isn't necessarily capped. And so is yours, in a way, you know? You can't earn more than the compensation plan, you know? But people think that she is making her money being an influencer because she's not honest with what she says and does. Yeah, there's a lot more to lose with an online business, especially iGenius, especially because it's not about the product, of course, it's about recruiting the team and having a big team. But if you've got to be a product of the product, and in iGenius, that means you've got to play the crypto, you've got to invest in crypto. And that is very costly, very costly. So yeah, let's shove that where the sun don't shine. All right, this is where you can definitely see how her face has changed.
Is it too late to buy Bitcoin? This is the #1 question in my DMs right now. And the answer is yes. You see a lot of people excited about Bitcoin. It's not really about Bitcoin. It's because all these investors know what happens after Bitcoin, which is the altcoin season. This is where people are going to make the most amount of money. This is where you're going to grow your investments 10x, 20x in ways, in numbers that Bitcoin could never. But Bitcoin determines what happens in a lot of these smaller coins. So in this season, in this bull run, you want to get into the solid projects in altcoins that can literally make you a lot of money, but get into the good ones, not the hype ones.
Oh, did you hear that, everybody? Get into the good ones, not the hype ones. How the fuck do you know which is the good ones? Or do you need to join your MLM to do that? Is that what that is? Because I bet that's what you're going to suggest.
As you get older, you start realizing that most people behave based on their childhood traumas and adulthood traumas. And everything that they do to you, it's because of what they faced and experienced in the past, and they never healed from it. So when I was younger, I'd be like, well, what's wrong with me? Am I not worth it? Why did they do this to me? Whether it's a relationship, friendship, family member, but it's 100% mostly from the things that they have went through, not healed. When things are good, everything is good. But when things go bad, all the patterns repeat itself. Just understand that we all go through things, and it is your responsibility to heal yourself, because if you don't, you're gonna go through the same experience with just different bodies over and over and over again. And then you're like, oh, well, everyone's the same. Everyone's not the same. It's you not being healed, attracting and repeating patterns over and over again.
Oh shit, I'm gonna have to put that one up. I just don't think that she has the qualifications to talk about this. Like, who do you think you are? You are an influencer slash crypto slinger, you know? Like, what? Why are you talking about that? And it sounds a little bit victim blamey as well. Like you're the one who needs to change. You're the one who has to do differently.
Once I lose respect for you, I will never look at you the same. Your presence would disgust me. Whatever standard I held you on, you'd be so far beneath it, you might as well not exist around me. So don't take the respect I give for granted. Not only it must be earned, but it should also be maintained.
What? Oh my God. If you don't respect yourself, you disgust me. I mean, like, there's plenty of people I know who don't respect themselves. But they don't disgust me. Like I just don't wanna like it's uh, I'm just confused. What's the point of that? Like respect yourself, or I won't respect you. And I just sounded mean girl, you know?
Avoid the unhappy and the unlucky. Unhappy and unlucky people have already cursed their own life. Soon, they will curse your life as well. You can die from someone else's misery. It's like a disease. Yes, their emotions are a disease because it's also infectious. These people are often perceived at first as victims, but really, they're the victims of their own doings.
I think she meant to say infectious, not infectious. Wow. What about people who have major depressive disorder? Ding, 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 ding. Wow. That's crazy. That's crazy. Oh my God. Oh, the lack of empathy, though. Stay away from unlucky and unhappy people. My God, that's so toxic. She's been unhappy and unlucky in her life. Like, wow. Oh, she's terrible. They're all so terrible. Uh. Okay, this is going to be the last one from Afnan, and then we're going to move on to Sayna.
Pain is simply weakness leaving your body. And this is why people will look at you and see strength when it's simply that you've experienced more pain in life.
Did, did she become like a psychologist while I haven't been checking in on her? I like, what the fuck is going on? Oh my Lord. Okay, let's go to Coach Sayna. I used to cover their podcast, so we'll see how they go. She's very like abrupt. She's very so we'll see how we go.
You can find success and failure on the exact same road. People who are successful just see opportunity in every failure that they have, whereas normal people see failure in every opportunity. Now, both are right, but only one actually gets rich.
She looks so different. I think has she had a nice job? Let me have it. Hang on. I need to compare old pictures. Yeah, I suppose, but like, is that the goal? Is being rich the goal? Do you know what I mean? Like, it just seems to me that can't be your only goal. It can't be. Yeah, she does look a bit different. She does look a bit different, but like I said, still gorgeous. Don't get me wrong. Very gorgeous ladies. All right, let's go with this one.
People lose their dreams and have their dreams stolen or killed because of the small minds and small spirits of the people around them. Stop shrinking to make the people around you comfortable, because you shrinking and dimming your light is not going to make their dreams bigger or make them happier. Your growth and success may make others uncomfortable, but that doesn't mean you need to shrink your dreams and your vision because of their small minds. You are different than them, and that doesn't make them bad, and it doesn't make you better, but it sets you apart, which is fine. Being different is good. Weird is rich, and normal is poor. And I don't mean rich by money. I mean rich in spirit, in memory, in joy, in contribution. A rich life usually comes from a weirdo or someone different.
Okay. So now she is talking about rich, like not being rich in money, but I think that that's really all they care about. So that was strange that she pointed it out, and wanting to embrace being weird. Weird is being rich, and normal is being poor. Oh, I hate those terms. It's very classist, and I don't think it's helpful to look at like in a binary like that. Just all these are making me feel ridiculously uncomfortable. Like,
Stop waiting for people to save you. The government won't save your life. Has any politician ever changed your life? Other people won't change your life. Collaboration might change your life, but don't wait for someone to save you. People can give you the resources and the tools you need, but it will always ultimately end up in your hands, which is what feels so incredibly rewarding when you do make it onto the other side. And the person you have to thank the most is you. You will feel forever let down if you think your success is at the hands of anybody but you.
yeah, the only problem with that is that it's not just you. Like, the government can help. It can help. Like, I know, I think they now live in, do they still live in Canada? I'm not 100% sure. But they were living in Canada, but then also sometimes living in UAE. So I'm not sure where they're living, but like the government can have policies that encourage poverty and sort of, have programs that push people out of welfare, distress, out of financial distress and those domestic violence situations. Like, there are a bunch of things that systemically do keep people down. That's for sure. So theoretically, if the politicians or government were to do something, they could assist, but they don't, and that's true. So yeah, the government is not coming to help you. However, the way that our society is set up is not everybody can help themselves. Not everybody has the skill or the motivation, the time, like they may be working multiple jobs. Just they can't see a way past their situation, which is, it's quite sad. And just to hear her say, oh, well, you have to save yourself. Easier said than done. All of these things from this book, easier said than done. And what's the purpose of these little chit chats? Is it to be like enticing, tell you a little bit more about their lives, etc., etc.? To inspire people, to get for the following? No, it's to sell their fucking business opportunity. Every single post is for that purpose. You done that one? All right, one more from. Oh, I've got another Afnan one that I'm going to play after this, but this is the last one from Sayna.
The person with the desire to improve is the person who will win, because it doesn't matter how much money you start with, how incredible you look, how many connections you have, or how smart you are if you refuse to actively seek to be better. And the reality is that you can't control where you start in life, but you can control how fast you go. And hard work will always beat any talent you could start with.
Systemic poverty means that there are some people who are kept down and cannot escape. It doesn't matter when or where they were born. They may be a minority. There's a variety of reasons why people may not have the means to start with, but also they're actively kept down. Systemic poverty is real, and I don't think it's something she's ever had to consider. I know she was growing. I know she was studying to be a lawyer. I don't know if she actually graduated or anything. She's not very convincing when I've seen her speak anyway. Yeah, she's just terrible. This is only a short one from Afnan. I just thought it was funny.
Please, Lord, make me the biggest star the world has ever known, so that I make it some way from this place.
Please, God, make me the biggest star of the world so I can never see my parents suffer working a job ever. I thought they already had worked a job. I don't even know what religion she. I thought they were Muslim. Maybe they are. I don't know. When I say they, I meant like her and Rakan. Why do you have to be a star? Make me a star. Was that the wording's just funny? It's like, well, you need to be a star because like you're a crypto salesperson. If I went and asked all the people in my school, hey, do you know this Afnan Khalifa? It's not happening, sis. People are not clamoring for Afnan, okay? So you're just a superstar in your own mind. Okay, let's get to Lily. Oh, I used to cover Lily so much. Yes, I did. And what's Lily been up to? Well, she's been at GoPro, everybody. And she's at GoPro for a special reason. She got inducted into the $1 Million Hall of Fame. Boo. Okay. $1 Million Hall of Fame. Maybe not today, maybe not tomorrow, but someday I'll show the world the $1 Million Hall of Fame. I had this dream when I was 19 years old in 2019. And also, I'm just gonna like cry myself to sleep because this woman is 25 years old and she is so rich. Like, she is so fucking rich. It's hard to contemplate. Anyway, in 2019, at my first ever GoPro event, I remember being in this stadium with 20,000 plus network marketers and witnessing for the first time in my life something called the $1 Million Hall of Fame. I was seeing these people walk up and get their trophy with the biggest smiles on their face. I didn't see anyone like me there though, and so I felt something like a fire in my belly and thought to myself, there's a spot for me. I don't know how I will give myself, I don't know how or when exactly, but I'm going to do it. I told myself then I will give myself 10 years. I told myself that I'm going to commit to this industry. I'm going to grow. I'm going to learn. I'm going to push myself to limits I never thought possible. I am going to accept myself, accept whatever is thrown at me. I know there will be times that are so hard, times that are so confusing, times when it may seem too far, too out of reach, but I will earn my spot there. Being so young and being a female, especially in this industry and trading and network marketing. What about it? You just stated it without connecting it to an idea. It was just so largely male dominated. That's the other thing I was going to say about Afnan too, when she was talking about women. Like, like there's so many women who can get into this space. The crypto MLMs are very male centered, like very. Being so young, being a female, especially in the industry of trading and network marketing, it was just so largely male dominated throughout my career. It felt like I had to constantly prove myself, or that I had the assumptions that things happened out of luck. It was sometimes feel like nothing I did was ever enough. I think I tried so very hard to get the validation for years, but only you know your true value best at the end of the day. You don't have to expect anyone to get it or understand or wait for it. This milestone is an example of that. I knew my value. I knew my worth. I stuck to that and outworked the doubts. I'm 25 today. She's so young. She's so young. I can't imagine being 25 and having access to as much money as she had. My God. And a big dream came true. This is not my first time making 7 figures, but this is my first making 7 figures residually. Oh my God, she made 7 figures residually in a calendar year, and the first time to be recognized officially in the industry with the company that allowed me to become the best version of myself with a team that is my pride and joy. Thank you, Economy, Hassan Mahmood, and thank you to every single person. You're welcome. You're welcome. We will be inducting many more 7-figure earners. It's time for the industry to see the new champions of this new era. New era. You're 25. Like, what new era? You are the new era. All right. I'm going to do my own version of this. Principles to follow for successful life. Birth is your opening stock. What comes to you is credit. What goes from you is debit. Death is your closing stock. Your ideas are your assets. Your bad habits are your liabilities. Your happiness is your profit. Your sorrow is your loss. Your soul is your goodwill. Your heart is your fixed assets. Your character is your capital. Your knowledge is your investment. God is your auditor. Oh, she looks real happy in that bathroom. If you stay committed long enough, you'll attract the committed. Today, I earned 7+ figures a year at 24. Now, these days, people see it more as affiliate marketing. They're similar, but very different. No, they only see it as affiliate marketing because you people like lie to other people about it. You have products and services that you use, like, and would like to promote, and build a business. Did she explain to us what affiliate marketing is? Because we've been known. Sorry if that's AAB. We know. Build a business around you, and that would pay for you for it simply. Differences with network marketing income is that it's a residual income. If you work hard enough on your brand and people, you'll have leverage and get paid over and over every single week or month. Just say you need to recruit a team. That's what it is. Affiliate marketing is one-time commission sales. If you sell, people buy it from you specifically, you get paid. But if you yourself stop selling, the pay stops. Yeah. Mm-hmm. I'm so glad Lily's educating everybody out here. Thanks, hun. I've heard so many people tell me over the years that network marketing would never work. Now the thing is there are lots of companies out there, but that unfortunately don't represent the industry in the best way. To get paid is very hard, or would take some people a very long time. I remember hearing years ago to become a six-figure earner, it would take on average 5 or close to 10 years. Now, the way the industry has evolved, it's becoming much faster with social media, and social media to make 6 figures. So more. One, the key to finding the right company is a strong enough vehicle to make the biggest goals and dreams come true. You have to align with their values, their services, their leadership, their corporate team, their CEO. 2, test the services and products yourself. So you have to be a product of the product. I found this service and products I love specifically in the trading crypto AI space. I deposited funds myself in and saw my own account grow with the service. That's what made me have a high belief and in what That's what made me have high belief in what I was promoting, and the product was money, something everyone needs. It's easy to sell something you love and what people need as a necessity. Everyone needs to make money. True, but not through crypto. That's so unreliable. 3, the compensation plan, the pay. You don't like really talks down to her audience. You have to see the work you are putting in and the work your people and team are putting in will be worth it and make sense. It is something that will lead to residual income. It is that easy to understand, build and duplicate. Is it? I don't know about that, honey bunny. And then later on she says, I wonder how many people still will tell me this still doesn't work. It's my favorite saying, just because it works for you doesn't mean it's not a scam. It just means the scam works for you, Lily Zaremba. Oh, so guys, I decided to do my own version of Lily's How Life Works. Are you ready? How life really works. Birth is your opening hole. What comes to you is breast milk, usually. What goes from you is poop. Death is your closing hole. Your ideas are mostly shit. Your bad habits are also shit. Your happiness is a quick, easy shit. Your sorrow is no shit. No matter how long you're sitting there and you forgot your phone, so you just stop reading the back of a toilet paper pack while you fart a little bit, but still nothing. Your soul is brown like shit. Your heart is straining sometimes, but not every time. Like, come on now. Your character is more than poop, but not much. Your knowledge grows when you remember to bring your phone to poop. God is your shitting buddy, always. And that's how life works. Thank you, everybody. Thank you. All right, let's have a look at some of her videos. And you can see what a difference. She definitely got a boob job, which I don't care about. I don't care about any of it. She's really nasty. This is 5 minutes long. Let's see if there's a shorter. Okay. Once upon a time, 5 years ago, you thought you were the only one who was crazy enough to take that seriously. And today, over 20,000 people are in your team taking it seriously.
November 6, 2023, the day it happened.
Okay, so she's reached the top of her compensation plan. Will you move away from my legs, please? It's too hot. The dogs are just standing near my legs. It's hot. This was her. I bet you this is her. I'm so this is my manifestation.
See, we cannot become what we want by remaining what we are. You know, I remember it like it was yesterday. 2019, being 19 in this industry, coming across trading and network marketing. At the time, it was something for me to try. I tried. I worked. I got so out of my comfort zone every day. And sometimes I would wonder to myself, why? Why are you pushing so much? Why are you doing things that absolutely terrify you?
Why are you staying up so late and waking up so early? Why are you putting so much time, money, and energy? Why will you not quit? Even after losing time and time again.
I'm sorry, when did you lose? Did you lose? Because I've never heard you talk about losing.
Why are you betting absolutely everything on this? See, it was that voice inside my head and my heart that kept whispering to me, you are made for this. This is your path. This is your calling. And so I listened. I watched that 19-year-old sushi server turn into a superstar. Before I
You're an MLM. You're not a superstar. You're just rich. Oh my God. This is so ridiculous. This person, nobody knows who you are, Lily.
knew it, months and years of hard work was paying off. My life was transforming before my eyes. I was hitting so many records, making an insane amount for my age, being #1 in it all. Life was very sweet for a period of time. Until I experienced what I never thought I would experience. Having all you could want, the recognition, the money, the lifestyle, but no happiness, no real friends, and no self-worth. I could not recognize who I was anymore. For a while, I felt so lost and confused on what to do. Almost frozen. So I distracted myself with so many things to try to make me happier. Some were healthy, some were damaging. None of it helped. I felt
Some were healthy, but they didn't help. This is when she moved from iGenius to economy. And I don't think she did have any true friends because, like, you know, she was going out with Rakan and then, like, but it was a secret. And
so trapped, having to play a role and pretend like everything was okay, when really,
okay, so are you lying now? Or were you lying? When are you lying? These people always have these stories where they're like, I was really broken down and I had to pretend I was okay. So are you still doing that now? Hey, will you two stop it? These freaking idiots. Like, they're just rolling around on the floor like they're doofuses.
on the inside, I was losing it. There was a point I really didn't think I would make it past 25.
I don't believe that for a second. I don't believe it for a second. She's too selfish. Like, she is so selfish. This is like, this self-absorption is too much. Who records themselves crying this many times?
I was not proud of my work anymore. What I used to believe could change people's lives for the better was now hurting people. I found myself not being the Lily Zaremba anymore. The authentic, honest, proud version of me was lost. It felt as if the industry was no longer something I loved, and I really questioned, is this still my calling? But I heard
Yep. At what age? 23? Is this still my calling? Oh my God. This is theater. This is so dramatic. Oh my God.
that voice again. I decided to start all over again, October 14, 2022. To rewrite the story, but this time the way I wanted it. One vision. See, courage doesn't mean you don't get afraid. Courage means you don't let fear stop you. You choose to be you bravely. The hate came, the mockery came, the rumors, the lies, the betrayals, the tears, and it took grace. Unbelievable amounts of grace to remain kind in cruel situations.
Did it take grace? Oh my God. Are you not the best person ever? She's so great. She's so graceful, right?
But remember this, hate never wins, love always wins, and the truth always wins. God is always watching. I simply put my head down, worked and grew, and instead of making 1,000 excuses, I gave myself 1,000 reasons why I needed to. The impact needed to be massive. And so these past 365 days, God really showed me how good it can get. I lived, really lived. I felt everything. I traveled to over 15 countries, worked the most I've ever worked in my life, created systems I never did before, led people like never before, helped like never before, and saw magic unfold. Not one, but 13 six-figure earners created in one vision. I saw the teams grow from 1 to over 14,000 members in so many countries all around the world, in markets we never saw before.
Okay, based. The Kefia. Let's just put Kefia, thank you.
I saw the new and the real success stories. I built a home and a family, and friendships that I never believed was possible. Today I am whole. Body, mind, heart, and soul. I used to think you couldn't have it all, but that's simply not true. See, you can't go back and change the beginning, or change the past, but you can start where you are and change the ending.
This okay, that seemed like it was like a South Korean propaganda, no, North Korean propaganda video. Like she is the leader, you know. She's our leader. That's our dear leader, Lily Zaremba. Don't you know her? The Lily Zaremba. Also, she was always friends with Fabiana, the girl that like yeah, she showed her hugging and they were like twinsing. She's been friends with her forever. I'm gonna go make my dinner and but you're not gonna know that. I'll be back and we're gonna finish up with Jasmine Elizabeth. I don't know how W5 are going. Well, they're dead because we had a funeral last Tishmas, but yeah. All right. Good start, Tishmas. All right. This is about 6 to 7 minutes of Jasmine Elizabeth. All right. The first bit here. So she has all these like quick shots, and there's like Vogue and like just people. So it's not that cool. Because I'm like, did you speak at Vogue? Do you work at Vogue? Do you think you work at Vogue? Because I'm pretty sure you don't work at Vogue.
Have to go through some experiences, some perspective shift.
The more you become a person of value, the more the world looks at you as a hot commodity.
In order for you to realize, like, okay, like I'm ready now.
Yeah. I think that's Afnan. They did Christmas at Dubai, I think like last year or the year before, and it was like, look everybody, this is my poor friend because for Afnan, Jasmine Elizabeth is her poor friend. Like, girl, she's rich. Jasmine's not poor. Although we'll see what she says in this video.
How to do this.
The reason why you're stressed is because you have decisions to make and you're not making them.
Oh, has she been doing a podcast? Has she been doing a podcast and I didn't even realize? Also, I worked out who she is. She is the brunette Jennifer Coolidge. She's totally got that face like this one. I am not making. I'm looking at my face in the mirror and like, your face doesn't do that, Tish. Your face doesn't do the Jennifer Coolidge thing because you are not at all looking like Jennifer Coolidge.
Why? Because the amount of pain, the amount of mental toughness that is involved in getting what you want, it needs to become your new norm.
Oh my gosh, remember when I said same time last year that I was going to start my channel on YouTube? Well, let this be your sign that just because you didn't succeed on that thing that you were trying to start 2, 3, 5 months ago, or even years ago, doesn't mean that you should quit, okay? Even the most successful people don't succeed on their very first try. And here I am, 1 year later, trying again, but this time starting with experience. So here we go again, back, but better than.
But if you didn't do anything, what do you experience at? I save the crust for the end.
Ever. And I have felt for the longest time that I've been called to do this channel because so many of you have enjoyed.
The poor story. Lots of people have been asking her to do this. She's done shit like this before. It's strange she's just treating this like it's, I don't know, something new when it's not. Jay from Melbourne, get your act together.
Enjoyed my mindset, my breakthrough trainings, and one of the most fulfilling things is knowing that these sessions, these trainings have changed your lives. So here it is. I have learned how to get exactly what I want out of my life by turning my flaws and my fears into my superpower.
Oh yeah. No, you know how to get what you want out of life. It involves a network marketing company where you can take advantage of people. That's what it is.
I went from someone who couldn't trust herself, someone who was completely broke and only wanted to rely on their spouse financially because I didn't trust myself. I went from that to someone who finally, after all the obstacles that I went through and challenges and setbacks, I became someone who finally realized the power in taking back full control over her life. And
she went from taking her power back to taking power from other people. So instead of you being exploited, you exploited other people. And you put yourself in a position where you were in power, but it was okay to take advantage of other people because at least you weren't losing yourself, right? I think that's really gross. I think you should once you've been in that position, one would hope that you wouldn't take advantage of other people like that, you know? It's really sad because she admits it's not good. And, you know, now she's out here manipulating people, gaslighting them, lying by omission, and it's just terrible.
I went from having the worst fears on public speaking to making my fear my best friend and getting on stages I would dream of being on. I went from basement living to living in my dream oceanfront apartment in Miami that I moved into like not even 2 months ago. And so I have a very specific strategic mindset that attracts success to me with ease.
Yeah, network marketing. That's the mindset. The mindset of I don't care if this hurts people. I don't care if they end up losing a lot of money, and because people in iGenius generally lose more money because not only do they're expected to, like I said before, they're not only expected to be in the MLM, but they're also expected to trade crypto without much knowledge, and because you've got to be a product of the product. And the problem with this though is that she's here saying this is what I did, but that's not what she did. She's not an influencer. She's a network marketer. She's a salesperson. This little soft, keep sweet voice it's fake. This is not who she is. I mean, she does say that she still gets sassy, but this is still a character.
And I'm here to share it all with you. So here's what not to expect on this channel. I'm not going to be here to tell you that you can reach millions in 2 months because there's no such thing as microwave success. You have to earn it. Don't expect a curated YouTube. I have found I speak life into all of my best friends the most because I'm speaking to them like they are my best friend. And that's what I plan on doing with all of you besties. This won't be your typical, oh, just stay consistent and keep going page. No, I plan on talking to you all like how I talk to myself, which is accountability talk, tough love talk, and reality check talks. So
Oh, red flag. We know I don't have a red flag, but I do have a rainbow flag. Red flag time. Accountability. Tough love. What do we all know about an MLM girly who says they're giving you a bit of tough love? Are they about to be like a heinous bitch? Oh yeah, you know they are. We're about to hear some nastiness. So if that's not the tactic she's going down, like using, I'd say get a different phrase because yeah, when I hear tough love, I hear I'm about to be the biggest bitch in your life. So yikes.
So I'm basically here to talk about my truths and my truths only, and here they are. Number 1, I'm an insane procrastinator. I'm an insane overthinker. I am a short attention span girly, and yet I'm still here making someone's yearly salary in a month for the past 4 years. So if you've been feeling defeated because you have these flaws and you think that that's the reason why you're not having success, well, yes, you are correct, but only if you stay in this characteristic for a long period of time.
How do you stay in a characteristic? Also, is she really consistently been making that money? We don't know. Because she's been doing a couple of different things, and she was in Monate, and then she deranked by 7 points or something like that. I remember 7 ranks down, and then she went to iGenius and stayed there for a year. So I fully believe that she got a bridge contract, which I don't think the other members of WFAB got because they left before her. I think she may still be collecting a check from them because that's how she probably still has money. Yeah, I'm dubious. But then she's also been doing the MRR stuff. So it's possible that she has been still making this much money. But the way she's making it is not, you know, and I don't understand her. What's the first truth that you're procrastinator? Like, I don't get it. Like, what's the truth that you're trying to spread there? I'm not understanding completely.
I've been using specific strategies that I've created to embrace my flaws, right? Embrace the procrastination in doses, meaning for a short period of time. And then I get back up and get things done. And I will be talking all about that on this page on how to overcome it and only receive it in doses instead of it taking up your entire life. Number 2, I am the most feminine woman with a balanced masculine mindset, okay? Listen, before a man of God finds me, I told myself I will learn to have a masculine mindset so that
the gender binary is bullshit, and you can be a completely feminine person and be successful in business. And yeah, you can be masculine and not be successful. There's plenty of unsuccessful men in business. Yeah, so this is bullshit. The gender binary is whatever you make it, and this is just I think it's her way of like not trying to scare prospective partners off because she earns a lot of money. So that might be something that somebody's like worried about, you know. But yeah, fuck the gender binary is the rule underlined there.
That I can rely and trust on myself in this life so that I can be the one to figure it out for myself.
Yeah, guess what, honey? Me too. And I don't have to be scamming anybody to do that. I can have a salary and I can still look after myself. Am I living in a penthouse in Miami? No. Do I want to do that? No. But I would like to live somewhere else. And it doesn't matter though. Like, do I get to do what I want with my life? Yeah, pretty much. You know, would I like to go on a holiday overseas and see my American friends? Yes, but that's okay. I'm gonna earn it. You know, I'm gonna work away at it and see them. So, and I'm very excited because I think that'll make it a lot more special. Like, I don't know. I think they're like, you look at Jasmine's life and it seems like, oh wow, she's so, you know, like she's, I wish I was that privileged. And, you know, maybe it's not all that. We don't know. We don't know what life is really like for her. I imagine it's pretty stressful because she doesn't have a reliable way of making money. This is not a reliable way of making money, you know? And from the looks of it, the lifestyle that she has to keep up with is a lot, you know, like you can't just not sort of like continue getting your hair done, getting your nails done, all of that stuff, you know. I think it would be pretty stressful.
Because if I don't, I will always fall short and not have full control over my life. And when that happens, because I've been there, done that, girl, okay? That's when you start making decisions based on money and unaligned values. I love the masculine side because it has allowed me to give myself.
This made me laugh so much before as well. Because like her and her editor are talking about, okay, what B-roll should we put on? Should during the part, you know, when I'm talking about being like feminine and masculine, you know, like I love my masculine side. Ooh, why don't we put me in pants? Because that's masculine. Okay, I'm making Christmas decorations for my. I've got like a flat Christmas tree there. And you can like stick decorations, and making them all like gothic. Unfortunately, it does look like I have a Nazi themed because it's all black and red. It's not. It's meant to be goth. I'm sorry. I'm not a white nationalist. Don't click that, anybody. Anyway.
My feminine side, the world. And not just that, but that bold side, that go-getter side has been able to give my family the world. And that to me is priceless and is the most fulfilling feeling. Okay, number 3. I am not good at everything, okay? I cannot help you find the love
We know.
of your life yet. I can't help you stay organized in your business because I'm still trying to master that part out, okay? I can't help you make billions yet, okay? It's coming though. When I do figure it out, best believe it will be the #1 video on this channel. And I don't even think I'm good at staying calm when life happens. I still got an attitude about life sometimes. I still get some sass back when the haters are in my comments, and I can be very unhinged sometimes, okay? The point is I'm a work in progress, and that's something that I want everyone to know, that you can still be in a work in progress and still get exactly what you want. So what I can tell you is that I'm really good at getting what I want effortlessly. Yes.
This whole bit with the cake, like it's such a manufactured moment. Like it's so not natural.
Effortlessly. Money really does come to me easily. And I'm very, very grateful that I'm able to do that. I live a very fulfilling
Life? I don't know why the video cut off there, but
Whoops-a-daisy, you guys. I was just putting the thumbnail together for this video and I noticed this picture of Jasmine Elizabeth. I forgot she is in pharmacy and apparently she's number 3 in Canada. She's doing really well. So well, like with all of her influencing and digital courses and so on, so well that she's still in an MLM. It's nice to see nothing changes. All right, good luck with that. I mean, the only problem is the makeup. MLMs seem to be the ones that are not doing well. So, she's still on the grind. All right, let's wrap this up. Like a Christmas present. Let's wrap it up, you know? Shut up. So, money does come to me easily. Like, well, you know, on payday it comes and then goes again, and then it comes again and it goes again. It's the same. Me and Jasmine, we're very much the same. All right, there you go. That's the crypto girlies going hard, going off. Oh, I forgot. All right. Well, thanks for being with me. Hope you had a good time catching up with the crypto girlies. Oh, I don't miss them. I hope that because it just kind of used to make me feel really depressed because they're so awful and they're so rich. Their lives are so opulent, and I would love their lives. Like not completely like I said, like I don't know if you would appreciate stuff if you weren't earning it. And so, yeah, I'm conflicted because, yeah, like being treated like royalty and flying first class. Flying first class would be amazing. I would love it. But yeah, I wouldn't want to do it at the expense of someone else's like finances and lives and family and so on. Yeah. All right. Thanks for being here. Stay tuned for more Tishmas, and I will see you next time. All right. Goodbye.